this catchweight contest a special return match from the bout at Brent Town Hall. It's over 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout to decide the winner. Introducing on my left in the red corner, from Manchester, the Mean Machine, the heavy middleweight champion, Rollerball Rocco. And on my right in the blue corner, Super Destroyer Pete Roberts.
Super Destroyer Pete Roberts, there he is, dressed exactly as he was dressed when he got the name of Super Destroyer when he was out in Japan with the American tag teams. And he's got a weight advantage here this afternoon over Mark Rocco of Manchester, the heavy middleweight champion of Great Britain. There's his belt. It's a return bout. They met first at the Wembley Town Hall a few months back.
Taking away, round 1.
Let's see if there's a result this time. 6 rounds of 5 minutes each. 2 falls to decide the bout. Referee Dave Reese. Pretty easily to identify these two. Rocco with the stars all over him and his name down the side. Dark hair and dark strip will show up from practically any other angle you can get, I should think.
Nope. Rocco.
Rocco cannot stand in action. He simply cannot stand being held on the canvas like that. He's an all-action wrestler and he must be standing for his moves to really succeed. Good wrestler's bridge there. Powerful neck muscles for that. Double-handed interlock. Started by Roberts, but Rocco seems to be getting back at him with it. And he's got the wrist lever on now, double-handed. Roberts rolls out in order to release the pressure on that wrist. Then Rocco gets him in the backhand. And he rolls out again nicely. Double wrist lock Rocco. Still the double wrist lock is there. Great high hip throw, but the wrist lock is still on. Turns out superbly, doesn't he, from holes. It's unlucky he hadn't got enough room there to continue the counter. Side headlock now, Rocco. Side head chanceries, the other side. Let loose side head chancery, really forcing the head around towards him. And eventually the throw, but not releasing. Headlock is there, but the strangle isn't. Rocco with one elbow protection on today. Of course, Roberts with his usual pair. Side head chancery. Roberts wins out of that, but he doesn't hold it. He tries to get a grapevine on, misses that too. Still got the head. Arm in a backhammer is the only thing he'll get from this, I think. If he gets it that far. Lever at the moment. Rocco complain about that. I thought he would. Nice turn into a backhammer. A minute to go in round 1. Gosh. Arm lock there. Rocco's right over the top to get out of this. He often uses the referee's shoulder if the ref comes near enough. But he does it without this time. Nice turn of the tables, but it didn't last long. Out of the head scissors. And Rocco already showing his tremendous agility as early as round 1. Against one of the fastest heavyweights in the game today. Shape of Pete Roberts. Just 12 seconds to go now. Well, Rocco, for some reason, wants to get at Roberts. Roberts stepped back immediately the bell went. And must have noticed that. Directly he heard the bell, he stepped right out of the hold and released his man immediately. Rocco, for some reason, furious about it. I don't know why. Anyway, there's 5 to go yet.
Seconds away, round 2.
Round 2. Roberts on the left there. Lighter strip. Remember, he has almost a 2-stone weight advantage in this bout. Pete Roberts. 15-3. Rocco at 13-4. And Rocco not one to be frightened by any weight disadvantages. He'll go straight in just as hard as he always does. As long as he does it fairly. Vicious looking face bar there, which Roberts managed to grab the wrist from, get the finger interlock. And in a position for the straight arm lift. And pulled back by the hair. And the referee spotted it. And is trying to get them to break. He's trying to break Rocco for that hair pull. Got the hold unfairly, therefore a break is called for. There's the body check with Pete Roberts. I don't think he's wise to try it. Reaching for a full Nelson, but Roberts too quick for him. Oh, great swinging uppercut there by Roberts. Oh, and it's Roberts going in with a hair pull this time. He's taken about enough from Rocco. He says, let's have a go ourselves. Roberts losing one of his elbow protectors. And Rocco sliding them. Roberts along, probably with his eye near the rope if he can. Yes, it was. Oh, this is going to be a tough bout, this one. Heel of the hand, Rocco up quickly. Not quite so quickly this time. Says you're ready for a double chop, you'll get it. Yes. Again, the single finger interlock agreed to by both men. And it's a double wrist lock backhammer position to Rocco. He's just not tall enough to make it stand, I don't think. So it'll be a ropes break again, if the referee can get him to break. Full Nelson Rocco. Yes, the butt caught him, and the knee caught him too. Pete Roberts, most unlike Pete Roberts this. Grabbing the hair. Final reminder, I think, by the referee. Oh, beautiful throw by Roberts from that wrist lever. Into the head scissors. The figure 4 head scissors with the right instep behind the left calf. Just 1 minute to go, round 2. Roberts really determined to hold this head scissors on. That figure 4 position, very tricky to break, of course. If he shows a sign of breaking it, Roberts will come down and lay it on him harder. But Rocco, I think, using his teeth there. Yes, he was using his teeth there. That's why Roberts released. The referee, not absolutely certain of it, but pretty suspicious because he couldn't really see that properly, but it looked awfully like Rocco using his teeth to get out of that hold. 10 seconds. The bell goes on a beautiful posting to Pete Roberts, but Rocco came back after the bell, as he's liable to do, and he's still beefing.
Tired of the same old games on your mobile? Then download the latest releases from Gameloft. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, Master the Sands, or Be Buried. 13. The conspiracy is everywhere. Not even your mobile is safe. Splinter Cell: Extended Ops, sent where no one else can go to do what no one else can do. Rainbow Six. Can you take the pressure? Speed Devils. Race around the world at breakneck speeds for money. You buy a game, text Play Action to 84050. Then follow the easy on-screen instructions.
Girls prefer dry guys. Rinse Dry Antiperspirant.
I'm so sick of bamboo. Makes me windy. I had too much last night and... whoa! I were nearly endangered. Flipping heck! That smells belting! I'm having that. Oh, yeah. Come to Daddy. Whoa! Whoa. Whoa. Hey, lads, stick a fork in me. I'm done.
Say no to boring meals.
How did we do, son?
Not bad, Mum. Not bad.
You can get video right now on your existing mobile phone. You don't even need 3G. If you want to get the latest news, the hottest sport, the best in entertainment,
And all of me.
just text video to 80231 and get video to your mobile phone today.
Pete Roberts sweating much more profusely than his opponent, in fact, although he's got a 2-stone weight advantage almost. But I think he's in command of the situation all right.
Taking away, round 3.
Round 3, 4 rounds to go, and still no score in this catchweight contest. Rocco versus Roberts.
No, referee, no.
Rocco with the back hammer now on Roberts.
No.
Face down on the canvas.
No. No.
Reaching for the opposite arm.
No.
Holding the back hammer on with his right knee. Forcing his man over back to canvas if he can. And at least he's in a position to pin him. Yes, there he is. Can't see him holding Roberts down that easy. Not as early as round 3. Yes, well, he's really asking for it, doing that in front of the ref. Right in front of the referee. Yes, the knee came across, and the follow-up just a little bit too strong and too late. I'm very surprised I didn't get him a public warning. I'm sure there's one coming in a second. If he doesn't release his man, and he's got it. Asked for it.
The referee gives Rocco his first public warning.
And a headbutt to the head with his man lying on the canvas. And I don't think Dave Reese is going to allow too much of that. Well, whether that was a punch or not, hard to see, but the referee very suspicious of it. We were all blindsided of him. That was the heel of the hand by Roberts, but it certainly wasn't by Rocco. It's still Roberts using the hair too much. Very unusual for him, this. I suppose the referee is saying 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but nicely in for a side head chancery, but just as he got it, Roberts came in with that knee. Beautiful time. Well, I thought this might develop into a real all-action wrestling bout, but I'm afraid it's even going to develop beyond the wrestling in a minute. Nicely, headlock and stranglehold to Roberts. Roberts from Chatham now. He resides in Chatham, formerly of Birmingham. Couple of minutes to go, round 3. Still not much sign of any scoring. One public warning against Rocco. And Roberts a bit lucky to get away without one on a couple of occasions too. Well, that's all after the move is finished and after the break. Nice leg grab by Rocco. It was quick on that one. And that's the way to get rid of a leg grab. 1 minute to go, and Mark Rocco gets back in the ring very stylishly and continues hard all-action stuff against the heavier man, which you've got to hand it to him for. Oh, well, that's reaching too late for that one. Half a minute to go now. Rocco with a side headlock and a cross buttock. Well, just 10 seconds to go. And I think the bell will save Roberts having to worry too much about this one. In fact, Rocco was very nearly out of trouble without the help of the bell then. So Pete Roberts' turn to walk around, get back in the ring again. a little breather outside the ropes. Halfway through the bout, still no score. One public warning against his opponent, but Pete Roberts clear of them so far. There is Mark Rocco.
Take it away, round 4.
Round 4, 3 to go. No score. And Mark Rocco complaining to the referee as always about something or other. Mark Rocco, who learnt his wrestling from his own father, of course. I'm sure the older grappling fans will remember the very famous heavyweight Mr. 5x5, Jim Hussey. Well, that's Mark Rocco's father, who's now running a pub in the Manchester area. Oh, beautiful body check off the ropes. And another one, but this time Rocco saw it coming, and the follow-up. A little bit late, but the referee let it go with just a quiet warning. Great posting by Rocco. 16 stone, almost, is 15 and a half. He's throwing around there, very good. Oh, where did that land? Just above the knee on the left thigh there, I think. Enough to worry Roberts. And he thinks he's weakened him enough to go in for a slam, but a slam on the top rope. Again, Rocco going in with a body slam, and this time he still doesn't follow it down. He's going up for the top rope to get some height, and the cross press is from a height, but it doesn't do him much good. He landed too low down, for which he gets a public warning anyway.
Mark Rocco, his second and final public warning.
Far too late after the move had been completed and he'd released. He tried another attack. And Rocco doing well at the moment. Roberts a little bit of trouble at this particular time. Going in for a single leg Boston now, Rocco. Yes. 2 no's and the third one a yes. Just over 2 minutes, 2 minutes 15 seconds into round 4. And it's the first submission to Mark Rocco.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 2 minutes 15 seconds round 4, with a single leg Boston Crab, the opening submission goes to Rollerball Rocco.
Yes, and a good one it was too. See, when he does go use his speed and agility legally, he does extremely well. It's pure wrestling. I don't know why he doesn't keep to it.
Takes it away, round 5.
Pete Roberts has got to go because there's the bell to start round 5. For the last 2 rounds, he's 1 submission down. He's trailing. And Rocco doing extremely well, the heavy middleweight champion of Great Britain, against a heavyweight, Pete Roberts. Roberts, who's probably the most traveled, one of the most traveled heavyweights in the country. Takes a flyer outside the ring. He's doing some more traveling. He's been to Japan twice recently, in Korea. And I think Rocco's just about had his time if he continues that sort of treatment. 2 public warnings against him already, even though he's leading by that 1 submission. He's going to ruin his chances. And I'm sure that Pete Roberts won't want to win this on a disqualification. I should think Rocco's very near it if he doesn't behave himself now. Yes, rollerball. This time Roberts waits for him, gets the half Nelson, gets the hair, and slams the head down. Roberts has had enough. He's taking enough, and this man is dishing out some now. Leg grab by Rocco to settle things down if he can, slow it up a bit, just as Roberts was getting on top. And he's got the Roberts left leg locked in there, pretty handy. And Roberts from that angle can't really get a forearm in. That's quite illegal. That top bottom rope. The referee trying to stop him, and Rocco comes out of the ring, almost lands on the bell. But he manages to hold on to the top rope and save himself then. And probably save the timekeeper along with him. Pouring with sweat, Roberts now in trouble. He's trailing by that one submission to nothing. His left leg is worrying him, obviously. Rocco knows it. Will go straight for it if he can. Yes, going down to the left leg immediately. But more illegal use of the ropes. And the crowd screaming at the referee to send Rocco packing. But there's a couple of minutes to go in this fifth round, the penultimate round. Even Rocco's slowing down now a little bit. Oh yes, that pull-on body check. Roberts good at that. Now the left all over the top. And the drop. And it just depends how he landed, Rocco. But Roberts goes over the top and completes the cross press. And very nearly the equalizing fall. Well, the second one surely was quite unnecessary. And if he follows it up with another, Dave Reese is liable to send him packing. And Roberts caught him. And trying the cross press again. No. Rocco's hand goes out, clutches the bottom rope. Just a minute to go now. And both men through the rope, so it's got to be a break. Rocco does take a few risks, doesn't he? 2 public warnings against him, and he still can't resist the illegal use of the ropes and all kinds of rule bending. He is giving away a couple of stone, of course, nearly, and makes him think it's worth it, I suppose. Grapevine now to Rocco, near arm lever.
Come on. Come on. No. Hey, Robert. Come on.
Rocco in command at the moment with 8 seconds to go. No, it's too late. No, it's too late to go in on that one. He cannot resist it, can he? Why is it that Mark Rocco cannot resist that move after the break? Whether it's been a break, an ordered break from ropes, or whether he's just released the hold that he had and he's left his man on the deck, he cannot resist following it up just once more. He's got him 2 public warnings already, and it's liable to get him the 3rd, which means disqualification if he continues it. 1 round to go, round 6, and still Rocco leading.
Got the urge for a bacon double cheese from Burger King? Doubly delicious with regular fries for only $1.99. Got the urge? Get to Burger King.
You can get video right now on your existing mobile phone. You don't even need 3G. If you want to get the latest news, the hottest sport, the best in entertainment,
And all of me.
just text video to 80231 and get video to your mobile phone today.
Here on PriceDrop.tv, where the price on this Black & Decker drill has dropped from £129 to 58 quid, less than half price.
Price Lock.
It's all over, and everyone pays the lowest price of £58.
Next to Maurice Lacroix watch.
OK everyone, back in 30 seconds.
The price is dropping over on channel 636, and it'll keep dropping until everything is sold. So if you want to save money on homeware, jewellery, electricals and more...
10 seconds.
Isn't it time you dropped in?
PriceDrop.tv. How low will it go? Drop in and shop on channel 636.
Diagonal 1, taking fluid.
girls prefer dry guys. Flex Dry Antiperspirant.
I'm so sick of bamboo. Makes me windy. I had too much last night and... whoa! I were nearly endangered. Flipping heck! That smells belting! I'm having that. Oh, yeah. Come to Daddy. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa. Hey, lads, stick a fork in me. I'm done.
Say no to boring meals.
Download the hottest move of the week straight to your mobile. Text the word MOVE to 88066. That's MOVE to 88066.
Seconds away, sixth and final round.
Now, can Roberts come back in this and make it a draw? It's too late for him to win unless he does a knockout job on Rocco, which is going to be tricky because he can take any punishment, this man. And this man's on the ropes now, surely. Oh, nicely dodged out of the way there, Roberts. Well, it's difficult to see who's doing what to whom there. And he's out, landing on the apron with his back. Such a tough fellow, though. He won't worry much about that. Doesn't re-enter the ring quite so stylishly as usual, though. Oh, that really caught him in that forearm. And Rocco's still leading by that one submission, although two public warnings against him. Can he get the one more to make this a win for him? And he went down, landed wrongly for him, completely wrongly. So it wasn't worth it. And it's Roberts now, surely has got a chance with that weakened left arm. The hand, I think, or the arm anyway, and Roberts noticed it. And the reverse posting. Roberts just turned his man on the way to the posting. Oh, flyer, beautiful backdrop by Roberts. The punishment this man Rocco takes. And he still follows it up with a cross press. And it's part of the same move according to the referee. Yes, he's allowed it. And Roberts, Pete Roberts, in 2 minutes, 5 seconds, gets the equalizing fall to make it a draw with just under 3 minutes to go in the buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 2 minutes, 5 seconds of the sixth and final round, the equalizing fall to Super Destroyer Pete Roberts. The result of this contest, each man having one fall, the result, a draw.
Thank you, George Mitchell. And with that draw in the final round going almost the distance, a draw then, Pete Roberts just making the equalizer in the last round. It's goodbye from all of us here at Solihull. Have a good time. Till next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a catchweight contest consisting of 6 5-minute rounds. One fall, one submission, or a knockout to decide the winner. Between, on my left end in the red corner from Manchester, Roy St. Clair. His opponent on my right end in the blue corner from Bolton, Bert Royal. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee for this contest, Max Wall.
Hello again, grapple fans, and welcome to the Albert Hall here in London for another freestyle wrestling session. And here we go for round one of our preliminary contest at catchweight, 6 5-minute rounds, 1 fall to decide between Bert Royal of Bolton, the British heavy middleweight champion at 12 stone 10, and Roy St. Clair of Redruth, Cornwall, now residing Manchester at 14 stone 11. So once again, Bert Royal on top there with the thinning hair. I think that's the only identification point because the trunks are very similar. The white... The shock of hair of Roy St. Clair and the size of him, I suppose, when they're standing will help identify, but in this position I think we'll have to go by Bert Royal, slightly longer face. Bert Royal versus Roy St. Clair, 6 5-minute rounds, 1 fall to decide. Max Ward, the referee for this afternoon's program. Not as early as round one with a man like Roy St. Clair against him. Get thrown, neat quick cross buttock. Once again, Bert Royal giving away over 2 stone here. 2 stone 1 pound to be exact. And Roy St. Clair rightly using strength holds from the start. Really interesting to see whether the skill of Bert Royal can get him out of trouble giving this weight away. Very loose cross press, hardly any chance of holding Royal down from there, and he knows it. Quick full Nelson to Royal. Quick head mare. Follow up with a shoulder press. Typical Bert Royal move, but again, a little bit too early in round one to try one like that. The bridge being effective. Yeah, another typical Bert Royal move, the rolling ankle grab. Caught in the side headlock now with just a little less than 1 minute to go in this first round of 6. Thinking of a Boston crab this early, Bert Royal. It wasn't clear, assuring them there was no chance of that. Half a minute. Another shoulder press possibility to Royal. See that left leg, making sure that the right shoulder blade stays fairly down. It's just a question of whether it's quite down. It isn't. Double interlock now with just 8 seconds. Roy Sinclair from Redruth, Cornwall. And the elder brother of the famous Saints, of course, the Saints tag team, along with younger brother Tony, and the son of the famous Francis Sinclair Gregory, who was 8 times Cornish champion, now residing with his family up in Manchester.
Here on PriceDrop.tv, where the price on this Black & Decker drill has dropped from £129 to 58 quid, less than half price.
Price Lock.
It's all over, and everyone pays the lowest price of £58.
Next to Maurice Lacroix watch.
Okay, everyone, back in 30 seconds.
The price is dropping over on channel 636, and it'll keep dropping until everything is sold. So if you want to save money on homeware, jewellery, electricals and more...
10 seconds.
Isn't it time you dropped in?
PriceDrop.tv. How low will it go? Drop in and shop on channel 636.
All girls prefer dry guys. Lynx Dry Antiperspirant.
Tired of the same old games on your mobile? Then download the latest releases from Gameloft. Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, Master the Sands, or Be Buried. 13. The conspiracy is everywhere. Not even your mobile is safe. Splinter Cell, Extended Ops, sent where no one else can go to do what no one else can do. Rainbow Six. Can you take the pressure? Speed Devils. Race around the world at breakneck speeds for money. To buy a game, text Play Action to 84050. Then follow the easy on-screen instructions.
I'm so sick of bamboo. Makes me windy. I had too much last night and... whoa! I were nearly endangered. Flipping heck! That smells belting! I'm having that. Oh, yeah. Come to Daddy. Whoa! Whoa! Hey, lads, stick a fork in me. I'm done.
Say no to boring meals.
From TextUK.tv, get the 2 highest chart entry ringtones straight to your phone. Order now by texting chart to 89039. That's chart 89039.
Seconds away, round 2.
Round 2. In this preliminary contest at catchweight, Bert Royal giving away 2 stone 1 pound to Roy Sinclair. And that's Sinclair almost through the ropes there with a bad landing. Roy Sinclair with the chocolate brown hair. Taking Royal with him over the top, double leg Nelson. Chance, but through the ropes. Referee Max Ward only has to say the word break and he gets it. There's the skill of Royal there.
No. No.
So that Arm lock to the feet there.
No, ref. No, sir, no. That's it.
Not really much pressure on it because the hand would have gone white by now if it had been.
What's the arm, ref? It's up to you now. No, ref. You want to get... No. Tell me, yes or no? It's up to you now.
Yes, the hand going a little white now. Pressure is on.
Got it. One.
Well, Royal has held Sinclair in that position for quite some time. Whether it does him any good or not depends on whether that weakener has worked in the long term. Still there. So the same hand for a minute and a half now, being held where Sinclair's left must be a little bit affecting him, I should think. Yep. Shoulder as well. "15 seconds for Nelson to Sinclair. It's just a couple of seconds now. So the lighter of the two-man Bert Royal of Bolton, the British heavy middleweight champion. Bert Royal, tremendous skill, expertise all the way. He is grinning away. He's got to face a lot, though, this afternoon because he is giving away this 2 stone. He's taken on Sinclair before on television, and he lost, but he was very near. Let's see if he can do better today.
Seconds away, round 3.
Round 3, 4 rounds to go. 1 fall decides this catchweight contest. Here at the Albert Hall, our preliminary bout for this afternoon's program, Bert Royal versus Roy Sinclair. Royal on the left there with the backbreaker. And Sinclair with the slightly lighter trunks and the shock of brown hair. It should help us identify. The man who used to be 16 stone 7, Roy Sinclair, and now down to 14-11. Royal trying a shoulder press from there. Gets a counter 2. Well, that arm lock. Half Nelson on it. Arm lock reverse, still there. Neat backdrop with that arm lock, but couldn't follow it up quickly enough, and Sinclair escapes quite easily. Grobbit doesn't want it. Sinclair had the Grobbit well and truly on then if he'd wanted it. Stone he's left in. Didn't quite make it, but rope saved him. Semi-jab triangle hold. Royal's arm right through there. A half Nelson position. Locking the legs now if you can. Leading back to a surfboard. The legs not locked though. Held there for the moment, but Sinclair can get them out if he really wanted to. He doesn't at the moment because he had the other ideas at the top. Now he does. Full Nelson.
No.
Still Sinclair coming up with the full Nelson each time. And again. Oh, yes. Oh, very nearly caught. The double arm stretch by Sinclair. And Sinclair did exactly what Royal wanted there, except stay down for a count of 3. That he couldn't hold. Chest height, drop kick with less than a couple of minutes to go in the 3rd round. Crowd here at the Albert Hall a little bit quiet, but enjoying this preliminary contest. They're really looking forward, of course, to the ones coming up, which is, of course, a tag contest, McManus and Logan versus Nagasaki and his manager, Gorgeous George. Believe it or not, that's the next bout after this one. Well, he sent 14 stone 11 really zooming to the corner post then. That instep kick looked a little dicey, but the referee was right there, so probably looked worse than he was. Less than a minute. Double interlock fingers. Trying to reach over for the double knee hold to hold a man down. A beautiful wrestler's bridge by Sinclair. And a monkey climb follow-up, but the double interlock is still there. Double leg Nelson now Royal, folding press. Missed out because of the spin out. Royal too quick for him. 25 seconds to go in the 3rd. Toe and ankle jump step over toe hold there to Sinclair, but it won't do him any good unless he hurries. He's got 3 seconds. And that's the sort of sporting bout it is. Roy Sinclair grinning all over his face at the end of that one, as was his opponent, Bert Royal. Sinclair, who turned pro in the mid-60s at the age of 18. Youngest pro in the ring at the time he was, Roy, but he was right down to 13 stone 7. He then went up to 16 and a half, and now today back to halfway between the two at 14-11. That's his weight, really.
Second to A, round 4.
Round 4, 3 to go. 1 fall decides this preliminary contest, a catchweight, and it's Bert Royal of Bolton versus Roy Sinclair of Redruth, Cornwall. Royal almost out. In fact, he just about on the apron, just saves himself from going right for the big drop. Sinclair so often uses that move, that fall back with the back of his knee hitting the throat of his opponent. Posting, but watched very carefully and nicely timed by Royal. Oh, that wasn't so well timed. The knee came up right. I think on the left-hand side of the jaw there. And Royal getting up at 8, but comes in nicely. He's only kidding him and he's only kidding me. He really fooled me there. Thought he was in trouble, but he wasn't. Double arm there with Clair underneath and Royal in trouble. And again, Sinclair in trouble this time, and Royal holding on. Beautifully done, and he's got it. Royal had it, giving away 2 stone, 1 pound, and he still makes it. What a class wrestler this fella is in the 4th round in just 1 minute and 3 seconds.
The winner, Bert Royal.
Taking fluid.
Here on PriceDrop.tv, where the price on this Black & Decker drill has dropped from £129 to 58 quid, less than half price.
Price Lock.
It's all over, and everyone pays the lowest price of £58.
Next to Maurice Lacroix watch.
Okay, everyone, back in 30 seconds.
The price is dropping over on channel 636, and it'll keep dropping until everything is sold. So if you want to save money on homeware, jewellery,